Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome to Life with Zay. My name is Zay Faith. And from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my brand relaunch. And I'm really excited. I know I did a TikTok a couple of days ago and I said 7, but I don't know why I said 7 because 7 o'clock I actually have a team training. So I decided to go like between 6 and 7. So, if you are beginning to tune in, hello. Definitely let me know where you're watching from. And let's get this started. So for the people who know me, y'all probably are like, man, this girl is always up to something. I really do enjoy y'all's messages. For the people who reach out and be like, man, Zay, you always trying to figure out different ways to up-level yourself. You always, just expanding yourself and trying to grow and just doing something. And I will say one thing, this moment in my life, I feel like, I am literally on the edge of my comfort zone. But I feel like it's so necessary. How I feel right now, I really don't want to look back on my life. I mean, at the end of the day, we only have so many minutes on planet Earth. We only have so much time. And whenever my time is, hey, Pauline, how you doing? Whenever my time is, I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to look back on my life and say, man, I should have did that, or man, I knew I had, all the gifts and I knew I was capable to do that, but I was too scared. Like, I don't want to leave this earth being afraid of getting some stuff done that was inside of me. Or like the thing that really pissed me off is being afraid of what other people think about me. Like, F these people. Like, I love y'all and this is not nothing personal, but I don't want to die and being at the end of my life where it's like, well, I didn't do that thing because I was scared or I cared too much about what other people thought about me. So that's why I didn't go maximize and live out my life and just like really just be like, I feel like I feel like I have a great relationship with my source, my higher power. And I just feel like it's a dishonor not to fulfill the desires that are put inside of me, because I also believe that like we all have gifts and we all have things that we're naturally good at, and we're supposed to use it. Like, I feel like our goal is to contribute and grow in life. And I feel like if I don't live by that philosophy, if I don't live by those principles, then I'll be, let's see if this is gonna work. My phone is about to die. I need to get a new phone. Sorry. Let's see if this is gonna work. So life is to be more of my authentic self, and really, I hope to empower other people to do the same thing. And I also want to empower and bring people with me, So, I guess, okay. So, hold on, should I tell y'all about the brand right now, or should I? For the people who don't know me, because I do know that I've been connecting with a lot of new people on social media. So if you don't know me, hello, my name is Zay Faith. Nice to meet you. I believe everything happens for a reason. But I actually am prior military, and I was in the Air Force. I did a little over 10 years. And I'm super, super grateful. I'm super, super grateful for my experience. But if I'm truly honest with myself, I was not happy. I just felt like part of it just could have been me. Of course, I'm trying to get in this place of gratitude, and I'm trying to be like take more responsibility of how I got here, like how I got in this moment of my life. So, we just wasn't a fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things, could have been from me, but then also, things happen for us to get us on our own paths. But I wasn't happy. Like, I for a while, I was, trying to, I don't want to get too much in the story, but for a while I did try to conform, but then like who I really am began to die. And I was like, Zay, like, are you really gonna kill like yourself? Like in my mind, like I would like I was doing things that weren't in alignment with my spirit. And I just had to make the decision, like, bro, like, are you going to sacrifice your soul? Like, that's how deep I felt. Like, I was so unhappy. I did not want to do it. I didn't want to be there. So I just had to put my big girl pants on and take control of my life. One of the main reasons why I wasn't happy is because I knew I wasn't maximizing my potential. I knew I had more, but I was trying to play it safe. I was trying to live under rules that I didn't really agree with, and I didn't want to be a part of, but I still was trying to conform to that. And for my entire life, like, I've always wanted freedom. I've always desired to have a sense of freedom. And for me, and I didn't really know exactly what that looked like, but later or within the past few years, I was told that, you know, freedom, it can look however you want to look, but it's emotional freedom, it's health freedom, it's time freedom, it's travel freedom, it's financial freedom. And I'm like, I want that. And whenever I saw that there was opportunity to have that type of freedom, I was like, bro, I don't care. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to have to overcome my fears. I'm going to have to do what it do, because I know at the end of the day, all we can do is be ourselves. And every single night we got to go to bed with ourselves. Like, even if you're in a great relationship, even if you have the bestest of best friends, you're the only person within your skin. And so for me, I knew that. Like, I'm like, no matter who comes in or out of my life, no matter, you know, how secure this job is, I have to go to bed with Zay, and I have to, like, I need to be able to lay down and be happy. Like, I just wanted peace, and I didn't have that. I was unhappy. I knew I had more inside of me, and I ultimately craved for freedom. So I've also been doing like a lot of personal development over these past few years. And what I realized is the things that we really have inside of us, like the things that we're supposed to do, like, we already know. Like, life has already hinted to us. It has already, you know, it has already like showed us, but either we didn't lean into that, or we were trying to manipulate and control the outcome from our lives. And sometimes we do it. That's a whole different training. But yeah, so I say all that to say, I do believe that, again, we are all important. We are all gifted. We all have strengths. And so ultimately, this next journey of my life is really just empowering people to be themselves and showing them how to make money from that. I mean, you may fight it, you might not agree with it, but at the end of the day, we are moving in a new world. We are like, the world as we know it is no more. And so with that being said, I think the best thing that we could do is be ourselves authentically. I feel like every time I was 100% myself, from within, things always just, it worked out. And like, I feel like I've always been taken care of, because even though sometimes I may have gotten off track, I've always like reverted to like, okay, Zay, listen to yourself. And so there's just so many people who are doing that. Like, we see it on social media. There's so many people who are going viral, and so many people who like are, you know, being millionaires on YouTube, because literally they are being themselves and being consistently themselves. And I feel like when we are ourselves, or at least striving towards to be ourselves, it's gonna be a fight. It's definitely gonna be a fight, but it does become, I don't want to say easier, but it empowers you to keep going, because you know that is true. So my brand is going to be be you and monetize. And it's low key a double entendre. Like, I genuinely want to be around people who are themselves. I want people who are working towards becoming their highest self. I want to be around people who know themselves, who are working to heal themselves. So that's just like my own little, okay, boom. I feel like for me, I'm also growing into that as well. Like, I still feel like, sometimes I retract to the lower version of myself, but my ultimate goal is to live in the highest version of myself. So I want to surround myself with people who are themselves. So that's number one. But then also I do have a product called BU. Like, the line is called BU. It's a great skincare that I use. And it's just so ironic. Like, that's how it just came about. But my brand is Be You and Monetize. And ultimately, like I said, I want to help you grow to become the highest version of yourself, and also to give you that, hopefully to give you that fulfillment of to grow personally and just, however you want to, but then also contribute back to the world. I feel like that's like the foundation. That's the core of all humans. Like, we want to grow, and we want to be able to give back, and however that looks for us. So with me, like, you'll be working on your strengths, and I want to be around, like, I feel like at the end of the day, when I look at people who are successful, and when I say successful, it's not successful just financially. But it's also people who are just healthy and happy and at peace with their lives. They have a certain environment around them. And so with my brand and my community, I'm going to be helping people. Like, it's going to be a community to where we help each other. So whatever your strengths are, you bring it to the community, and we help each other build upon that. Okay. So my personal brand, my personal like niche is faith, fitness, and finance. And faith is pretty much, I have the past like 3 years maybe, I have leaned so much on faith. Like, and faith is doing the action, going through the process, embracing the journey even without results. And I feel like that that strengthens your relationship with the highest source. You know what I'm saying? Like, having faith. Like, if you really are spiritual and you really believe, like, oh, you're blessed and you're on this journey, it's all about moving in faith then, because faith is the action of belief. Like, if you really believe something, you're going to move in faith. You know what I mean? Like, so belief is the like, I guess the thought, maybe. I'm just trying to put it in physical, but if you really believe something, you are going to live by it. You're going to do that. So, having faith, like, that is like what keeps me going. Like, I don't know, but I really do believe that this is going to work out. But as you begin to have faith, we begin to, empower ourselves. And, one of the biggest things, because, I'm not going to lie, I'll be straightforward with y'all. Like, for a while, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm an imposter, because I didn't feel like who I think I am. But I've been doing a lot of personal development. Like, last year, I paid over $10,000 in personal development. Probably closer to $15,000 in personal development. This year, in the past few months alone, I've already paid, I don't know, like $5,000 in personal development. So, like, this stuff is just not like me just like, oh, who does she think she is? I mean, if you think that, great, thanks. But I really have been working on myself, healing myself, working with other coaches and mentors, like, and so I just feel like I have so much inside of me that I definitely want to share, right? Again, like, empower, like, helping people, cultivate their spirituality, but then also just healing ourselves. Like, we have all, hey, how you doing? We've all been through things that we need to overcome in order to get to our next level. So that's the faith part of my brand. Fitness, at the end of the day, it's not just about physical fitness. It's not just about how you look or just health. I mean, fitness in every aspect of your life. Fitness for me is ultimately total freedom, like emotional fitness, health fitness, of course, location fitness, travel fitness, time fitness, like being better with our time. We only have so many minutes on this earth. So how are we maximizing our time, while we're here? You know what I'm saying? But being spiritually fit, being mentally fit. So okay. What products? Ultimately just being fit in every aspect of your life. And then finance. At the end of the day, like, I've been trying to stay away, because I know, like, there are some people who are very, very sensitive talking about money, talking about finance. I will be like playing myself if I like money, like learning how to make money, like it's a skill. It's a skill, right? But like learning like the value of money, how to earn more money, it low key excites me. I know it's not everything, but like being able to like low key hack the frequency, the money frequency, like that excites me. And I just feel like there's so many people like living the life they love, and there's so many people who are living their dream life. But then there's even more people, well, there are a lot of people doing that, but then there's even more people who are struggling, and like that just bothers me. Like, I'm like, bro, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? There's an abundance of money out there. Like, why are we struggling? Like, why is it so hard for people to like live a life they love? And so I'm like literally obsessed, not because like money's everything. Like, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't like get excited when I make money, or like, but at the end of the day, I'm just more fascinated with like, how is there such a huge wealth gap? Like, it just blows my mind. I don't understand it. So on this level of me journeying up, leveling up, I really want to empower people and show people like there is a way. I mean, because I would like to say I have been very fortunate to ultimately, in a sense, create my own economy. Like, I make money from investments. I make money from my company, obviously. And so I want to like show people like, bro, we don't have to struggle. We do not have to struggle. Like, let's get financially fit. And so, ultimately to how I'm going to be helping people, it's really like I said, hacking the money frequency. And so that's really what I'm on. Like, I want to show people that there's a better way to make money, especially now. Like, we not all this like working 40 years, whatever I don't even know the saying, but working 40 years, whatever. You can do that if that's what's on your heart. That's what you're destined to do. I salute you. But for the people who are trying to hack the money frequency, for people who are trying to not struggle, not live, y'all, I filled up my car the other day. I almost passed out because I really don't be looking at gas prices. I don't know, and I don't watch news, so don't judge shorty. But I almost passed out, like, because my car, I use 89. I use I got a Maxima, so in my mind, I got a sports car, honey. You can't tell me nothing, okay? But, so it normally takes me about $35, $36 to fill up my car. I went to the gas station. Well, it was probably been like 2 weeks now, and it just kept going. And I spent almost $70 to fill up my tank. And I was like, whoa, what happened? Don't be laughing at me. But I'm like, what happened? And then all of a sudden I realized gas went up. But I say all that to say, I mean, I'm still going to continue to put mid-grade in my car. I'm still going to buy my food from Whole Foods. But what are we doing to close that gap? Like, what are we doing to because I'm sorry, I'm not about to like change my diet to accommodate for the inflation. I'm still going to do, but what are we doing to close that gap? To be in control of our finances. I feel like having one source of income, and this is not like saying, oh, don't have a job, jobs are bad. Like, that's not what this is about. Like, having a job is important, because you got to be able to take care of yourself. But I think it's about multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? Like we can't rely on one stream of income, because if something happens, like things happening, that can be stripped away from you, even if you're in a secure job. You know what I mean? Even if you're at that, close to your retirement or whatever. Like, so many people have been like put in a bad situation because we initially bought into that whole you get a secure job, and if you get your degree, like we bought into that, but then it backfired on us. So how can we create our own economy? How can we be in control of our own, like, for me, I feel like if I'm dependent on somebody else to pay me, like, for me, that's bondage. Like, it freaks me out. I need to be able to be in control of my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to get paid, if I need to make an extra $200 today, I need to be able to do that because I can do that. You know what I mean? I don't need to wait for you to pay me no more, Uncle Sam. Thank you. But no, that can't be my only source. Like, maybe I'm a control freak. I don't know. Anyway, so the third part, faith, fitness, and finance. But ultimately, what I did is I partnered with a company, verified. Hey, how you doing? Verified, certified. And what I'm going to be having, like, if you choose to work with me, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to sit down with you, work with you, figure out what your strengths are, right? Figure out what your strengths are. And from there, I'm going to help you choose, because at the end of the day, business is business. So based on like what you want, we're going to figure out how partnerships with certified businesses and products could work into your brand. And from there, you'll be learning like marketing and all the skills, personal development skills, communication skills, and in order to get you some extra money so you can be in control of your life, so you can get more freedom, so you can have a source of independence and freedom, right? But I say all that to say I'm really, really excited. Y'all got to go in like 3 minutes. I got a team call actually. But I'm really, really excited because I feel like, so I listen to Grant Cardone. I call him Uncle G. What up, Grant Cardone? And he was like, people love to say that they blessed, but he was like, if you're really blessed, like, move forward and show people and help other people be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I heard Jim Rohn, I'm about to mess it up, but pretty much he was saying like, if you make enough for you and your family, that's great. But you really begin to make a fortune when you can also help other people, and you can also help other people grow and contribute to other people. And so that's just like the whole mindset. That's just the whole mindset and the energy that I'm on. Like, I know that I'm blessed, but I feel like there's more that I can give. I feel like there's more that I can do. And so that's just the journey and the environment that I'm trying to be in. So if you're willing, coachable, and hungry, definitely let's work together, y'all. Let's work together. And even if it's not for you, even if you're like, bro, I don't need to make no more money, Zay, I'm good. But if you want this type of like accountability and friendship and love, like, me and my boyfriend, like, we all about community and like uplifting each other and helping each other. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, even if you didn't get anything out of this, I would just say, remember, at the end of the day, we only have so many minutes on this earth. Just make sure you living it how you want to. Just make sure you living it how you want to. Like I said, I personally wasn't happy. I personally wanted to do more. I wanted to give more. I wanted to be more. And I personally just wanted freedom. I craved it. And so I'm making a way for myself. Got some crazy, scary goals, y'all. Got some crazy, scary goals. But at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Right? So, be you and monetize, y'all. Whatever you're doing, even if you don't decide to work with me, make sure whatever you are doing, whatever your strengths are, whatever your gifts are, go ahead and make money off that. Like, there are people on YouTube literally making millions of dollars from making freaking, what do you call that stuff? Play-Doh. That just blows my mind. Anyway, I will see y'all on the next video. Have an awesome night or day, wherever you at.